Have you ever wondered how memory champions can memorize the order of a shuffled deck of cards in seconds, or recall hundreds of random digits like it's nothing? Is there a hidden formula they use that anyone, including you, can easily master? We often think of memory as some fixed trait, like eye color or shoe size. But the truth is, your memory is more like a muscle. The more you train it, the stronger it gets. And just like any good workout routine, the right exercises can make all the difference. So get ready to unlock the full potential of your brain, because in this video, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of memory. We'll be exploring scientifically backed techniques, busting common myths, and yes, even sharing some laughs along the way. And don't worry, remembering all this information won't require you to become a memory champion, though it could be a good start. Please remember to like, subscribe, and enable all notifications to stay updated with our latest content. Let's start with a fact that might surprise you. Physical exercise, especially aerobic exercise, isn't just good for your body. It's a turbo boost for your brain too. Think of your brain as a high-performance engine. Just like any engine, it needs the right fuel and conditions to operate at peak capacity. Aerobic exercise, such as running, swimming, or even a brisk walk, increases blood flow to the brain, delivering a surge of oxygen and nutrients. This increased blood flow is especially beneficial for a part of the brain called the hippocampus, which plays a critical role in forming new memories. You can think of the hippocampus as your brain's memory filing clerk. It's responsible for taking short-term memories and transferring them into long-term storage. And just like a busy filing clerk, the hippocampus thrives on efficiency. Studies have shown that regular aerobic exercise can actually increase the size of the hippocampus, leading to improved memory function. So, the next time you need to memorize a presentation or study for an exam, consider going for a run first. You might be thinking, wait, I thought running was for escaping my problems, not confronting them head-on with a clear and focused mind. And you wouldn't be entirely wrong. But hey, maybe running away from your responsibilities is actually beneficial for your brain in the long run. Just make sure you eventually circle back and address those responsibilities. With your newly enhanced memory, of course. Now let's talk about everyone's favorite topic, food. We all know that eating a balanced diet is essential for overall health, but did you know that certain foods can specifically boost your brain power? Just like your body needs fuel to function, so does your brain. And when it comes to memory, glucose is the name of the game. Glucose is a type of sugar that serves as the primary energy source for your brain cells. But before you reach for that sugary donut, remember that not all glucose sources are created equal. The key is to consume glucose in a way that provides a steady and sustained release of energy to the brain. This is where foods with a low glycemic index, GI, come in. Low GI foods, such as fruits, vegetables, and whole grains, are digested more slowly, resulting in a gradual and more balanced rise in blood sugar levels. One fruit in particular deserves a special shout-out in the memory-boosting Hall of Fame, the mighty blueberry. Blueberries are packed with antioxidants, particularly a type called flavonoids, which have been shown to improve communication between brain cells and enhance memory function. Now I know what you're thinking. If I eat a bowl of blueberries, will I suddenly become a genius? Well, I hate to break it to you, but it's probably not going to happen overnight. However, incorporating blueberries into your diet is a delicious and easy way to support your brain health and potentially give your memory a little extra edge. Plus, they taste great in smoothies, on top of yogurt, or even straight from the container. From the earliest hunter-gatherers to today's interconnected world, humans have always thrived on connection. And it turns out that our brains, particularly our memory, benefit greatly from these social interactions. Think about it. When you engage in meaningful conversations, listen actively to others' stories, or even just share a laugh with friends, your brain is constantly processing information, making connections, and strengthening neural pathways. Studies have shown that people with strong social connections tend to have better cognitive function and a lower risk of cognitive decline as they age. So, how exactly does this work? Well, social interaction stimulates the brain in numerous ways. For one thing, it forces us to be mentally present and engaged. When we're conversing with someone, We can't just zone out or rely on autopilot. We have to pay attention, process information in real time, and formulate responses. This constant mental workout helps keep our brains sharp and agile. Additionally, social interaction provides emotional stimulation and support, which are crucial for overall well-being and, yes, even memory function. So, the next time you're feeling socially drained, remember that making time for friends and loved ones isn't just good for your soul. It's a powerful way to invest in your brain health. Plus, remembering your friend's birthday might just make you a little bit smarter. Okay, maybe not smarter, but definitely a better friend. And in the grand scheme of things, isn't that more important? Now let's delve into some of the techniques used by memory champions. These mental athletes might seem like they possess superhuman abilities, but the truth is they rely on tried and true methods that anyone can learn. One such technique is the method of Lotse, also known as the memory palace. This method involves associating pieces of information you want to remember with specific locations within a familiar environment, like your home. For example, let's say you need to memorize a grocery list. You might imagine a loaf of bread on your doorstep, a carton of eggs on the living room coffee table, and a gallon of milk spilling on the kitchen counter. By mentally walking through this familiar space and visualizing these vivid images, you create strong associations that help you recall the items on your list. Another effective technique is chunking, which involves breaking down large pieces of information into smaller, more manageable chunks. Our brains are much better at remembering smaller bits of information, so by grouping items together, we can make them easier to encode and recall. For example, instead of trying to remember a 10-digit phone number as a string of individual digits, you can chunk it into 3 groups: the area code, the prefix, and the last 4 digits. Finally, visualization is a powerful tool for enhancing memory. Our brains are wired to process visual information more easily than abstract concepts, so creating vivid mental images of what we want to remember can significantly improve recall. So, the next time you're struggling to remember something, try conjuring up a mental picture of it. Now, you might be thinking, these techniques sound great, but I'm not trying to become a memory champion. I just want to remember where I left my keys. Well, guess what? These techniques work for everyday memory challenges too. You can use the method of Lotse to remember where you parked your car, chunking to memorize your credit card number, and visualization to avoid leaving your phone in the refrigerator, and again. Let's face it, life can be stressful. And unfortunately, stress takes a toll on our brains, particularly our memory. When we're stressed, our bodies release a hormone called cortisol. Cortisol is often referred to as the stress hormone, and it plays a crucial role in our body's fight or flight response. However, when cortisol levels remain elevated for prolonged periods, it can actually interfere with memory function. Think of your brain as a computer. When you're stressed, it's like your computer's RAM is overloaded with too many programs running simultaneously. This overload slows down processing speed, making it difficult to access and retrieve information. Chronic stress can also shrink the hippocampus, that memory filing plaque we talked about earlier, leading to long-term memory impairment. So, what can we do about it? Fortunately, there are several effective stress management techniques that can help protect our brains and improve our memory. Exercise, which we've already established is a memory superhero, is also a fantastic stress reliever. When you engage in physical activity, your body releases endorphins, which have mood-boosting and stress-reducing effects. Other proven stress management techniques include mindfulness meditation, deep breathing exercises, and spending time in nature. These activities help calm the nervous system, reduce cortisol levels, and create a more conducive environment for optimal brain function. Now, I know what you're thinking. Stressing about forgetting things is only making me more stressed, which is making me forget even more. It's a vicious cycle. And you're right, it's a classic catch-22. But the good news is that by incorporating stress management techniques into your daily routine, you can break this cycle and give your brain the breathing room it needs to function at its best. We've covered a lot of ground in this video, from the power of exercise and nutrition to the importance of social connections and stress management. Now, it's time to put all these pieces together and create a personalized memory-boosting plan that works for you. Remember, your memory is like a muscle, and just like any muscle, it requires regular exercise and proper care to stay in shape. So make a commitment to incorporate these scientifically backed strategies into your daily life. Start by adding more aerobic exercise to your routine. Aim for at least 30 minutes of moderate intensity exercise most days of the week. Fuel your brain with a nutritious diet rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and those memory-boosting blueberries. Nurture your social connections by making time for meaningful interactions with friends and loved ones. And don't forget to manage stress through techniques like mindfulness, deep breathing, or spending time in nature. By implementing these strategies, you'll be well on your way to unlocking your brain's full potential and enjoying a sharper, more resilient memory. Remember, improving your memory isn't about becoming a memory champion overnight. It's about making small, sustainable changes that add up to big results over time. So take it one step at a time, be patient with yourself, and most importantly, have fun with it. After all, a happy brain is a healthy brain, and a healthy brain is more likely to remember where you left your keys, your phone, and maybe even the punchline to that joke you heard the other day. Wait, what was I talking about again? Oh, right, improving your memory. See, it's already working. So there you have it. Easy memory hacks to unlock your brain's full potential. Who knew improving your memory could be so simple and, dare I say, enjoyable? If you found this content valuable, please subscribe, like, and share the video to stay updated on more insightful tips and techniques. Your support helps the channel grow and allows me to keep creating content that matters to you. And hey, if you can remember to do all that, your memory is clearly on the right track. Until next time, stay curious, keep learning, and never stop challenging your brain.